Okay, we're going to get started with the Try It Yourself section of Lesson 1. You should be looking at a screen similar to this. Remember, this video is going to be playing while you're working, so you can expand it by pressing the icon down here at the bottom right, and you can minimize it by pressing the Escape button, which is in the top left side of your keyboard. You should be looking at your assignment for Lesson 1 right here, then you should be looking at a lesson editor or a web editor right here. Here's the assignment. We want to create the structure for a web page by typing in the HTML and body tags. Then we want to type in some text without any tags to see what it would look like. Then we want to use the paragraph tag that we learned to add some text. Then we want to add a new line of text and create a line break. Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. So remember that you can click Help and Hints here, and it can show the specific text that we want to see, so we can do that. All right, remember that. And what we want to do right now is I want you, and I'm going to give you instructions, and you can just pause and do what I want you to do and go forward. First, what I want you to do is I want you to look at these tags here, the beginning HTML, the end HTML, the body tags, and I want you to delete them. Okay, so take your delete key and remove them, because the first thing I want you to do is to type in those tags. Okay, so the first thing, now you should go pause for a second, delete those codes. Okay, and then you can unpause or you can let it run or what have you. And what I want you to do is type the beginning tag for HTML. Okay, so that's the less than sign, the one right next to the M on your keyboard, but you have to hit Shift. You have to hit the Shift button, remember, to get that. So you type in that code, then HTML, and then the greater than symbol, or the one to the right of that on your keyboard. Okay? So do that right now, and then we'll see how we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to do that. HTML. Okay? Now what you want to do is, now I want you to type in the body tag. So go type that in right now. Okay, so this is what the body tag is going to look like. Same format. Okay, now I want you to give yourself some space. Use your Enter key to give yourself some space. Do that right now. And then I want you to type in an end body tag. Okay, so that, remember, that's the same as the body tag. In fact, you can type in the body tag, but then what you want to do, you need to move your cursor over here and put in a forward slash. And a forward slash is right under the question mark in your on your keyboard. So put in a forward slash right there. Great. I just added one, so it should look sort of like that. And then give yourself a space and type in the end HTML. Same as HTML, but then hit the end. Okay, which is the forward slash before the HTML. So that is what you should be looking at on your screen. If you have not done that, pause this right now and go do that. Okay, now that you've done that, we want to put some text in the body, and you can put just your name if you want. I'll put Fraser O'Leary is the teacher of this class. And we just want to see what that looks like. So I want you to pause right now, put some text in the body there. Don't put any tags on it, just put some text in the body, and then click Show Web Page so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so right there, click Edit to go back. Now what I want you to do is just test that you can't make it look different by just typing Enter or space. You have to put tags in. So why don't you break up your line and put your cursor in the middle of your line and hit Enter about 5 times. Okay? Now, right now we see that that looks different, but if you click Show Web Page, see what happens. See, it takes it right back. It ignores the spaces. So the only way we can change what the text looks like or feels like is by putting in tags. Okay, so let's put in one of those tags. So we're going to click Edit, and we'll delete this information, bring that back. And then what I want you to do is I want you to put in a paragraph tag. Do you remember what to do with the paragraph tag? What does that start with? It's the bracket, then P, and then end bracket. And then you have to remember, you have to finish this. So you do beginning bracket, forward slash, P end bracket. And that lets you know that this everything in the middle here is a paragraph element of the page. Okay, so do that with your page right now, or with your text right now. Great. Let's see how that works. Okay, it doesn't really look different, and that's because we haven't put any attributes with it, but we're going to deal with that later. So right now I want you to type in, let's take this text over here on the right, copy this. Remember, you can do a right click with your mouse and highlight it, and let's copy that. Right click, copy. Okay, or you can do Control C. Control is at the bottom left of your keyboard, so if you hold down the Control key and press C, then it will copy, and then you can bring it over here, and if you press down Control again and V, it will paste it. Okay, so do that right now. That might take a little bit of time. Do that right now, and pause this until you've done it, and then click Show Web Page. Okay, now what I want you to do is I'm going to change it around a little bit. What I want you to do is I want you to create a line break within the paragraph. Okay, so choose somewhere in this paragraph and put in a break. Remember how to do a break? It's bracket, BR, end bracket. Or actually, yeah, end bracket. But this is one of those rare codes that you don't need to have an end, or an end. You can just have a line break just like this. Okay, so watch when I do that. Show web page. You see it breaks it up here. Okay, so you have the power to create line breaks wherever you want, even within paragraphs. Okay, so do that and make sure that it does what you want, and then that will have accomplished your assignment number 1. You created a structure, you typed in some text to see what it would look like, you then put in something that had more than 3 lines, and you created a line break using the BR tag. Then you look at it. If it looks like this, then you're in good shape, or something like this, it's in good shape, and you can click Final and submit your assignment. All right? Once you've done that, it's going to take you to a page where you can give a little bit of feedback on the lesson. Tell me if it was easy, hard, give me any comments, and then once you complete, it'll take you to the next lesson where we're going to learn how to change the way font looks and feels.